Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we have our second video with Red Purple Luffy. And honestly, the more I'm playing this deck, the more fun I'm having with it. Like this card, this 10 cost Luffy, is so fun. Like I love dropping this card down, and then with my leader ability, be able to ramp back up, and they just have this extra turn, which is so nuts. Honestly, it's so good, and you're able to really ramp up really quickly. Today's video is gonna be 2 games against Doflamingo, a purple green, and then 1 game against a purple Luffy. And you're really gonna see the power of how important this 10 cost Luffy is, right? And how and why we want to play this deck that just wants to ramp up as quick as possible and be able to just drop your bombs in turn 9 or on done 9 or done 10. Right, so that's the whole idea with this deck. Just ramp up, try to drop the white beer or try to drop the Luffy, and trust me, you're just gonna start getting so much value against the opponent that it's gonna be really hard for them to keep up with your aggression. And again, you're gonna see exactly that happening here in today's video. So I hope you enjoyed the 3 games coming up soon. Again, we have 1 more video with this deck coming out tomorrow as well, so even more gameplay. You can also check out the video from yesterday for when we first were learning how to play this deck. Now I feel a lot more comfortable about the combos here. So yeah, let's kind of see how it goes. Hope you all enjoy, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. So yeah, enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Purple Green Doflamingo. Opponent chose to go second. I don't have any ramp, right? I don't have any ramp, so I don't think this is a good keep. So I think we can just now see, like now we can go Zoro-Juurou and be able to actually ramp up so that we can get to our spot, right? We also didn't have the Newgate, unfortunately, and we still don't. Because I think the 9 cost Newgate is going to be so good in this matchup, right? Because it's a good way to be able to attack into the Doflamingo. The 10 cost Luffy will also be really good. Okay, at least I can kill this, right? If the opponent goes ahead and flips this now, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. Diamante. Because obviously I don't want the opponent to just get more value. Yeah, there we go. We go Zoro, pass. We got a Dawn back net. We got a Dawn back next turn with the Zoro. I mean, like right now, I can ramp, right? But like I don't have anything that I'm actually ramping to, and that's what worries me. So, like ramping is nice. But if I don't have anything, I guess I'm going to have some draw with the Queen to try to fix my hand. And I'm probably going to take at least 1 life between now and done 10. But like this deck really needs these big bombs. Because you can get to done 10 or done 9 so easily between the Zoros, the Luffys, the Hawkins, right? Okay, so that makes it easier. Because now I can actually just attack the baby 5 without having to commit any done on the Zoro. Which probably allows me to also play this Hawkins. They get sugar. Oh, they're gonna rest it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to actually give it a 2k. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 2k here. So what we're gonna have to do is that we're gonna have to. Okay, so I just attack here first and get the Dawn, right? Because he's gonna get rested by sugar anyways. Opponent could save this if they have an event. Okay, they're not gonna save it. I can go Bart and then kill the sugar and then play another Zoro. But then again, I'm already like so far ahead in Dawn that I don't know. Might actually just be Queen instead. But like I don't want the Queen to get rested either. So I think I will go like this. Yeah, I think I will go like this. Let them rest it and then we just go ahead and kill the sugar. Don't know that we need to keep the radical beam, right? Next time we can go all the way to 10 Dawn. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna attack. I guess we'll just keep the radical beam because hey, why not? There's no way for them to save this, right? Because we know that the opponent has the Diamante. So we know they have a Diamante. They play that sugar that they got from the baby 5. They're probably just gonna go for the 10 cost bomb. My problem is that I don't have my own bombs. I don't have my own bombs. By the time I play Queen next, then I'm already gonna be like a little bit off, right? Yeah, like I can let them take this one. They go for the Diamante. Okay, well we got We got our bomb. Never mind. We got our bomb. So this is gonna go to 8. This can go to 6, right? Yeah, let's just go 6. Opponent doesn't have the 10 cost Dolphy just yet. The reason I'm going 6 is so that we don't have to worry about the amount of blocking for free. And then this goes for 8. And it's gonna force the opponent to a 4K counter, I guess. Yeah, we'll go like this. We'll go for 8. Next up, we can play the Queen and be able to get the down back using the Luffy ability. I do have to worry about the 10 cost Dolphy, right? I do have to start worrying about the 10 cost Dolphy starting next turn. So I don't know if I'm actually attacking with my Newgate. The opponent can easily just kill this Jim Bart here. We still have 3 lives, so Radical Being is not even an name. Opponent's like not pushing any damage into us, right? Because they kind of want to just take it slow. We can start going more aggressive. We do have these Luffys, right? We do have these Rush Zoros and stuff that's gonna be able to put a lot of pressure into the opponent. But I think opponent bought enough time that they can start stalling us out and locking us out with their 10 drop. Because I really cannot, like, I cannot attack. I guess I could, you know, I guess I could attack and just say whatever. Because, like, their 10 cost Dolphy is only locking in 2 units. My concern is if the opponent has, like, 10 costs after 10 costs, right? Like, that's what I'm scared of. Like, if they have 2 10 costs back to back, I really become very sad by having both of these be locked down for 2 turns. The opponent's playing this so slow, I wonder if I should just go for their board, right? Because I think it's... Well, I guess we can, right? I mean, I forgot that that guy gets... Yeah, oh, come on. I'm not getting anything. Like, I'm actually not getting anything. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I guess I just go after their life. 10? Yeah, I guess I just go after their life and... I guess we can actually go one more. Let's just go 11. And then I'm just gonna end the turn and make it so that you can never really have a good time to play 10 cost Dolphy. Eventually, I'll get more Newgates. Eventually, I'll get 10 cost Luffy. The problem is that the opponent gets to attack with this Diamantis and gets to restand them at the end of the turn, right? So they continue having these attackers that also become blockers. So like, they can slowly whittle us down, right? Once we go down to 1 life, okay, they can... Okay, that's a good... So they can rest the Queen. Okay. I want you to take a life out of me. I want you to take a life out of me, so go ahead and do it. Nami's good. The problem again is that the opponent gets to just restand this Diamantis, right? Because they're gonna have the Dawn active. Yeah. So like we're not really pushing any damage into the Diamante. I think I do actually go ahead and Radical Beam this. And then like okay. Here's what I like. Here's what I like. But again, it's the same situation. If I play this, I would feel a lot better about playing this Luffy if I actually had the Diable Jambe. If I had the Diable Jambe, I would feel really good about this Luffy. The fact that I don't have the Diable Jambe makes me feel a little bit more scared. We could go for, I mean, we have the Diable Jambe right here, right? So we have the Diable Jambe right here. Opponent has 5 Dawn for events. They're probably just looking to rest my units, which is a problem, but we're gonna just probably play 10 cost Luffy and just get them back up, right? That's a lot of cards. So a lot of cards and a lot of Dawn that's active and 2 blockers. It has to be it, right? I think it has to be it. And just set up for a later turn. So if we go 7 here, 3, 7, 8, 8, and still keep it down. So we can go like this. We can go 8. Like if the opponent starts taking all this life, then eventually, obviously, they're gonna get punished, right? Obviously, the 8K can be countered by the opponent having their events, and they have 5 down. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about that 5 cost event. That was very telegraphed. Yeah, honestly, I thought about that right after. I did not think about that. I did not think about that at all. I still like this idea then. I still like this idea of playing this Zoro, attacking for 8, and then next turn going for the 10 cost Luffy. Opponent should not take this life. If they go down to 0 life, they're gonna just lose the game. Yeah. Like you're literally just gonna lose the game. So they have to counter out with 3 cards, because they still decide not to use their blockers for whatever reason. I do have to be careful not to die. Opponent's gonna go 10 costs here. They have a lot of attackers. Yeah, we know you're gonna go 10 costs, right? We know you're gonna go 10 costs. You know what? I'm gonna give them the 1K. Yeah, we know you're gonna do that. Okay, well, this helps a lot, right? This helps a lot because we can just go like this then. Yeah, another 10 costs. Do you have another 10 costs? You have another 10 costs, right? It's hard for them to find lethal here because of the 8K. Okay. It's not another 10 cost. It's not another 10 cost, which means that takes me to 4. So this is 14 and then 15. I guess we'll let it go. Kind of have no choice, right? They know we have the Diable Jambe, right? So they know that they can never go down to just 1 life. Pika. Okay. So they have 2 blockers is my problem, right? So the 2 blockers, 4 cards. They can just counter out. We're gonna have not a lot of value, but I guess we have to go for it. Because no matter what, yeah, we have to just go for it, right? We have to just go 6, 10. The 6 can just be blocked. Okay, we'll go 10. Okay, you gotta block one of these. You gotta stop blocking one of these. Yeah, like it makes no sense not to, right? We'll go like this. Yeah, whatever. Actually, we gotta go here first. Then we go here first. Then we end the turn. Get multiple done again. We gotta leave 1 done open to be able to go for this. So we can go here, get another active done. So we gotta leave 1 done open, so we can go 9. And I like going 9 because 9 forces them to have to use the blocker. Because the 2K, the events that they have are usually 4K. So this is forcing the event out of their hand, or forcing them to have to use the blocker. Now, if they find the second 10 cost of Doflamingo, then I mean it's gonna be really hard, right? Because I guess we technically have this Rush Frankie. They actually took it. Wait, can I just do this then? You know I have the Diable Jambe in my hand. So 12. You'll have the event, takes you to 9. Then you have to have a 2K for 11 and another 2K for 13. You showed me before that you didn't have 2Ks when you went for your when you play like a bunch of cards when they did. Which one was it that they did like a bunch of 1Ks at once? Yeah, it was here, right? Where they went for 1K, 1K. Is this what we do it? I guess I have to. I have to and just say whatever. GG's. They didn't have it. Alright, so they didn't have the event, but they did have the counters. I guess that's why they didn't have the event. So they have 4K. No, that was close. That was close. Again, another 10-cost Dofi would have completely changed that. I'm a little bit upset I didn't get a lot of my bombs anyways. Opponent chose to go second again. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna keep this hand. Even though we don't have as much ramp as we did last turn. I like this laws because the opponent showed me last turn that they didn't care about keeping 7 cards, right? Like there were a couple turns there where the opponent has 7 cards in their hand that could have gotten completely punished by this law. So I think I'm down to just like say, okay, if you have it, you have it, you know? Like if you want to do that again, you're gonna lose some cards, right? Oh well, we got the Zoro anyway, so I guess it works out, right? So we can go Zoro. So we ended up getting the ramp anyways, which means that next time we can go Law. Opponent has 7 cards in their hand, so if they play another baby 5 like they did last game, automatically we can just go, you know. This kind of sucks though, because I will lose this Zoro, no matter what. It's also weird because like I might have to just go Nami. Might have to just go Nami here. And wow, did we actually... Okay, I was going to say, did we whiff this? But we actually got the Fra-Nosuke. So I want to get rid of this sugar. I want to get rid of this sugar. But then I'm just going to play Hawkins. So we can go like this. Play the Hawkins and at least get the ramp. So next time we can go to 9. Because we'll be able to get it down from the Luffy. I do have this loss, right? So the opponent has to be a little bit careful about how they spend their cards or how much life they take. They're at 7. They play 1, they be at 6. If I attack into their life first, they can easily go to 7 again. We can make sure that we get there by attacking with like a 9. Like we can put 3 down on the Luffy and attack for 9. I don't hate that. Like getting rid of cards in their hand, I think is very important. But again, we don't have the white bears, right? We don't have the Newgates, which can be a little bit rough. Match buys, okay. So okay, so opponent has 6, right? So again, if we go, so we will have 4. Alright, to make sure that they really take it, we can go like this, right? Go for 11. The only way for them to counter out of this is going to be an event and 2 more cards. So they take it. We go like this. We go here. Use the card action. Our opponent loses 2 cards. And one of them was the 10-cost Doflamingo. So just like that, they lose the Birdcage, which I guess doesn't really do a lot for them in this matchup. And then they lose one of the Doflamingos. Now, I cannot tell if that's the one that they search for. But it's good to have lost that. I wonder if it makes sense for me to just go ahead and drop this 10-cost Luffy right now. I don't hate it. I don't hate dropping this 10-cost Luffy right now and just having this big 12k body and just slowly ramp up again, right? Another match buys, okay. Yeah, so I guess if I'm gonna go for that, we might as well just let it die. Yeah, we might as well just let it die. So if we go like this first, we can put the extra down on the Luffy and attack for 7 because we can get a down back. Yeah, I don't mind it. We get this, go here, attack for 7. Opponent's gonna have to give me 2 cards or take this life. I guess they could have the event. We have a couple of 2K counters. The opponent not having any blockers right now makes me feel good to go rush, because we do have this Luffy that can get through their blockers, right? So, like, if worse comes to worse, we can always just, oh, they're going to counter us. So they gave me the 2 cards, right? They gave me the 2 cards. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get an extra down here. The opponent gave me, yeah, opponent gave me 2K counters anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, wait, it's because I did the wrong one, right? I did the wrong one. Yeah, I messed up the order here. I needed to do this one, right? Yeah, I needed to do this one, but I messed that up. So we'll go like this. We also have this Zoro that we can attack with, I guess. I should have been one more done up, right? Because I forgot to get the done from the leader, Luffy. All right, so do we want to play this Zoro right now? Or do I just want to go 7, 8, 9, and then go 12? I might just go like this. I might just go 9 and then 12. If the opponent plays 10 counts Doffy here, we can still play Zoro next turn. Even if they rest both units, I can still play this Zoro. We still have enough counters that I think I feel good with this. So we can take the Zoro to take their last life and then settle for the rush Luffy. Or for us to get a Diable Jambe to win the game. A little bit upset that I messed up the order and I played too fast there. Once I did the -10 down here, I needed to go 1 here and then 1 here. And I would have been okay. But he decided to attack into us. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's give the 1K here. That's not a 10 cost Doffy then. Yeah, that is not a 10 cost Doffy. The blockers, we know that the opponents play match buys, right? So I don't know how much the blockers really matter. Let's make sure we're not in a position where we're like dying. I think I just want to get all this stuff, right? Yeah, opponent's just going to go for like this big attack next turn. I guess we'll go like this and we'll go back to 6. We need to keep 1 down open. We just need to take them down to 1 life. We need to play around the 5 cost event. The Zoro is 3 down, and we can put 2 on it to go to 7. This is 12. Yeah, so we just go like this. So when I play around the 5 cost event, I can rest my unit. We need to keep enough to be able to... Oh, wait, they can rest my leader as well with that? I didn't realize that, actually. I actually did not realize that. Huh. I kind of like going more for 7, right? Then we just go like this, because 7 is forcing 2 cards out of their hand. The 6 attack with the Luffy is only forcing 1 card. You should have 2K counter. This is forcing a 2K and a 1K. 2K, 1K. Okay, there we go. We have a 2K and a Radical Beam and 2 life, right? The opponent has 5 attackers. 5 attackers. My leader is at 6K. We have a 2K, a Radical Beam, 2 life. So the opponent needs to get 3 attacks through. We can only counter 2 attacks unless we get other stuff from my life. So it's going to really be down on whatever I get from my life triggers here. And I really think that 1 Dawn... I'm going to give you the 2K here. I really think that 1 Dawn that we used up made all the difference. Oh, that's huge. That's a 3K, right? That fits as my Newgate. My Newgate is no longer a deck card. That 1 extra Dawn would have been really nice because we could have attack here for 8 instead of 7. And the opponent would have to give me another card, right? This is an 8, so we go like this, go to 9. Then if the opponent attacks for anything less than 10, which they cannot get to 10 with both units, then we just go Radical Beam and we just win the game, right? They go for 8, they can go for 9 here, right? So this is a 9K. Is there anything that I'm missing? Honestly, let's just do the Radical Beam right now. I don't even want to risk it. In case I make the misplay where I get too greedy, I can survive the Doffy attack, right? But I don't know if they're playing like some random thing. I can't think. I don't want to think right now of like, oh, is there anything that can buff the Doffy leader to get over the 10K, right? They have 4 done open. So if they had something that could theoretically buff the Doflamingo and they could get over 10K, they could play over the Radical Beam. So let's just, yeah, we just take it, and then next turn we still have this Luffy. Opponent has no blockers anyways. We have both Luffys, right? So we're just kind of winning the game. Such a good card. Such a good card. Yeah, I guess we'll go here, right? So we go 12. When it goes Punk Gibson, and then the 1K, and there you go. So, GG's. No, those were good matchups and kind of showcasing the power of this deck. So, hope you all enjoy that. Let's see if we can find one more game to add to this video. In this match, we're going against Purple Luffy. So, kind of like aggression versus aggression. Oh, the opponent chose to go second. I really like the 10 cost, but I think I want to see my Zoro. Like, I want to see my Zoro to ramp up. Or the Jim Bart is also not bad. I think our hand looks a lot worse now, though. Like, our hand looks... I mean, we still got the 10 drop. We got this low, I guess. But there's nothing here that I can do, so I guess I'm just going to attack for 9. And just say, okay. Opponent plays their kid here. We have to make sure that we counter this so we don't get punished by a law. Okay, it's Magellan. Alright. I mean, that's not bad for them. It kind of slows us down, right? It slows us down a lot. I cannot, like, for example, like right now, I cannot play the Jim Bar anymore, but I could play this guy. I can play this guy, and there goes your 2 kids. Opponent just lost both their kids, unfortunately. Yeah, so we just go like this, attack for 6, see what happens. They give me a 2K as well. Yeah, they lose both their kids. We should probably want to ramp up to the 7 cost kid this time. Next, we have 5 Dawn. We can go here, get another Dawn, go to 6, and then eventually we'll go to Newgate. So yeah, so my play is going to be Jim Bart and then Newgate on the next 2 turns, and then go for the Luffy. So in this next couple of turns, I can take 1 damage, and then I probably have to use this 2K counter. Are you gonna... Okay, they are gonna play the H1. Okay, they're going very aggressive, so I have to be careful about that. It's a lot of damage, but again, the fact that they have to spend Dawn, so like they can go 1-7 here, and one of them can go for less than 7. Yeah, so they can go 7 here, and I think I'll give you the 2K. I want to take at least 1 damage, right? So we enable our thing. We can go here, use the car action, get that active done. We are at 6. We can attack for 6 here. I kind of want to keep this Radical Beam. So next turn, we're going to be at 8, and we're going to go to 9, which is going to be exactly enough for Newgate. So I think it's correct for me to keep this Radical Beam. We can also just attack for 5 here and just put pressure into the opponent. But I don't have a lot of Dawn, so the opponent could easily just go super aggressive on us. Like, I probably need to keep the blockers. I need to keep the blockers. Opponent cannot get to their Kaido turn. I have to use the Law this turn. I have to use the Law this turn to block. Then we have a couple of 1Ks. Or I forgot about Poly. I completely forgot about Poly, to be honest. So it had to be just us blocking the... us attacking with the Law to at least get 1 more card out of their hand. No, that was a really good punish. I did not think about that whatsoever. Yeah, we'll go 1K here. We'll go 1K here. You attack. We'll take this one. So actually, if we go ahead and do this, we can get to 10 next turn. No, yeah, we can get to 10 next turn, which is enough for Newgate plus Radical Beam. Yeah, so we'll go like this. Yeah, we don't want to do that, right? And we'll attack for 8. And at this point, we're both going to just try to kill the other, right? We're both going to be trying to kill the other, right? What I can do is I can just leave all my units standing up. I mean, I guess I can attack for 5 here. But like, I don't really want to attack for 5 because it's awkward for them to attack into my leader. So if I attack with this Jim Bar, opponent who just has a unit that they can target next turn. Which is not what I want them to have, right? I don't want it to have a unit that they can target. We can attack for 8. So we can attack for 5. then 10, then play Luffy, attack for 8, reset the turn, attack for a set amount, and attack for another 12. So if the opponent has no blockers, this is going to be kind of tough for them to survive. I like that. We can Radical Beam and Gatling this turn if the opponent wants to go for like a crazy attack. Like, I'm not dying this turn. Opponent does have 7 cards, though. So they have 7 cards. They use -2 down here for a top knot. So they get rid of my 5k attacker. But that 2 down, yeah, they couldn't do anything with it, right? They go here, 8. We say okay. Right? Are we finishing the game next turn? Opponent has 6 cards. I think I have to try to finish the game next turn. Maybe the opponent gets greedy after they see that Radical Beam, and they're like, "Oh my God, they have no more counter, no more Dawn open, right?" They do play this Law. It's just like this, though, right? We just go to 10. Opponent has no Dawn open. All they have is this Law. They have to play around, yeah, they have to play around some other stuff, right? Yeah, so we go like this, add a Dawn, rest the Dawn, attack for 7. That's going to be 2 cards from the opponent. And then we attack again and again. Yeah, right? So we just go like this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We activate this one. Then we activate this one. Then we get the Dawn here. We attack for 7. Opponent has to give us 2 cards out of this. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So then we end the turn, right? I guess, honestly, getting the Dawn here doesn't really matter, but let's just do it. Opponent has 3 cards left. That was a 2k and a 1k. This is 12. We can get up to 10 here, and then 12, and then just win the game. So for them to beat us with the 10, it has to be exactly 3 2Ks. Nope. And then we go like this. Yeah, it had to be exactly 3 2Ks, right? So I think that's why I was willing to take that gamble. I mean, it was close, right? They had 2. They had another one here. But they had already shown me as well this Edstrake, and they had an ulti on the field. So a lot of the 2Ks had already been played. So I think I want to take my odds there. I want to take my odds and make sure that I have enough to do this. It was important, as you saw, that I did use... Once I play this 10-cost Luffy, you want to use your leader ability first to get that Dawn, because you're at 0 Dawn. Then you play your 10-cost Luffy ability, which rests that 1 Dawn that you just got, and it gives you another Dawn. Because that way, when I started this new turn that I got with the Luffy, I already started with 2 Dawn from last turn, plus another 2 Dawn, which is 4, right? And that 4 Dawn is exactly what we needed to get a 10. If we were only attacking for 9, opponent would have been able to survive. So yeah, I mean, it's important, right? It's important that you know the order of these 2 units when you are playing it. But you can kind of get to see the power here of this 10-cost Luffy, and just how much pressure you can put in the opponent when you're able to attack for, you attack for 7, right? When you drop this Luffy, you can attack for 7 with your leader, and then you can attack for 10 and attack for 12, and the opponent really needs to have the perfect hand to be able to counter that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. We have one more video with Red Purple Luffy coming out tomorrow, so hope you stick around to watch that. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.